also from trekmovie.com. Man alive, are they sponsors of the show?
We love Lori Ulster, and she was on the ground reporting.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was right there, and somehow I managed to miss her.
I know. I love that. Like you're part of like she posted like, how come I haven't seen Marina Krovchuk yet? I'm like, you're an institution of Comic Con.
And we were at the same panels.
Yes.
I love that my brain is working slowly enough right now that when those plaid shirts popped up, I just thought it was like part of the Anson Mount. It was like Anson Mount and plaid shirts. I was like, yeah, that
Anson
makes
Mount
sense.
line.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the Orvis. That's the TNG Orvis sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Huh?
So
That
funny.
Okay.
works.
So this says Captain
Right.
Pike makes a big decision battling the Gorn in Star Trek Strange New Worlds season 3 clip. Amory, can you tell us a bit about this?
I mean, what it is, I assume it's from the first episode of season 3. Just, I mean, sometimes when I see these clips, I'm like, am I? I don't see what other people saw, which is like saying it's a continuation of the fight with the Gorn and like drawing conclusions from it. I'm like, it just looks like an action scene of them. I mean, I guess what it shows is that it picks up right where it left off,
Yeah.
and they're battling the Gorn as expected. Um, so I mean, it's just cool that we got a clip and that they know we're very excited to see it. And then they went ahead and did like cast announcements, which was very fun because one of them is like the star of Our Flag Means Death,
Let's hear
who has
it.
a massive following. What's
Is
his
that
name
this
again?
Rhys Darby guy?
Rhys Darby,
Yes.
yeah.
He's also in What We Do in the Shadow. He's like a Taika
Oh,
Waititi
Sounds like it.
BFF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's like Stashwick to Terry Metalis, right?
Yes.
he's no Stashwick.
To but this is to Taika Waititi.
Mhm.
You have done that yourself.
He started off on whatchamacallit?
The super paranormal.
No.
This
Oh, Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
what's
Flight
that?
of the
Is that
Conchords.
about
That
grapes?
was that was like that
Meow.
HBO show.
It was Jerome Clements and what's his face, the little guy. He's in Lord of the Rings.
Wicket?
No.
Oh, Peter Dinklage?
No. Peter Dinklage is not in Lord of the
I don't
Rings.
know. Lord of the
You know.
Rings. A little guy in Lord of the Rings?
No. He's like an elf for 5 seconds. Anyway, it's yeah,
5 seconds.
Jermaine Clements,
Glorfindel?
who is
Brett
no.
McKenzie.
Brad McKenzie, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Oh,
Jeez.
Kristen Shaw was in that. I didn't know that. Oh, it all
Yes.
comes together because then she's in What We Do in the Shadows, which is also
Mhm.
based on Taika Waititi. Okay, I got
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
Jenny should do movie reviews.
Zealand.
That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got so lost. I don't even know what happened. Like,
Ah.
Melissa's playing Words with Friends on her phone. She's like, I don't even know either, man. I'm out of here.
But like he has like a massive following because he was the star of Our Flag Means Death. He played like Steve Bonnet, who was the star of it. And then he went on to have this like
It's so funny.
amazing relationship with a pirate captain. And then like they have such a strong fan base that then their fan base was buying out billboard space in Times Square, demanding like that they renew it for another season when it got canceled. Like it's a really
Wow.
cool coup to have him in Star Trek. I feel like that's a great, I mean, he's a great fit for it, but also he comes with a huge fan base
Hmm.
and is very
Yeah,
fun.
we're gonna get more people.
Exactly. Not that there already isn't tons of crossover with Our Flag Means Death and Star Trek, but
Were there any other casting announcements for Strange New Worlds?
No, that
that
was
was it.
it.
But they
Okay.
did not say what he's gonna be, and they said he's like a recurring. Is he recurring for season 2 or 3? Um, sorry.
Is he a comedic actor?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, and yeah.
So maybe he'll be a Tellarite.
Well,
Mm.
so there have been some really good guesses, and then John Orkiola wrote up an article with his guesses
Ooh,
of who he could possibly play.
do we have that?
Yes, it's the next one I sent you.
Oh my goodness.
I like
God,
that. Ooh.
Anne Marie is too fucking smart. I swear to God. This is amazing. Okay. So this is from our good friend John Orkiola. That's back of the head in the live chat. ScreenRant.com. 5 Star Trek TOS characters Strange New Worlds new guest star could play. Oh, this is so good.
Yes.
I wish we had time.
Well, first, do we know who's playing Roger Kirby?
Oh,
Yes, we do, don't
no.
we?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Can't
think we.
remember.
Did they
I
already
I thought we
announce
saw
that?
that. Didn't we see?
Sometimes I'm like, did I
Yeah.
dream it? Like,
I feel like
I'm
yes.
almost positive that they made the announcement.
yeah, that's what
I feel quite confident about that.
Yeah, Killian O'Sullivan.
Okay,
You're
Yes.
right.
yes,
You
now
guys
I
are
Yeah.
good.
okay.
Boy, oh
Yeah.
boy.
No, I remember he made a splash, and I'm like, did I dream it?
Exactly. Sometimes
Yeah.
because sometimes I do start dreaming about
Just
this,
another
or I'll
person I
be
never
half
heard
asleep
of.
and I'll be like, Marina Kravchuk like shared more news.
Mhm.
Then in the morning,
Yeah,
I'm like,
Marina
what did I
dreamt
dream
and
about
told
Marina
everyone.
during the news?
Okay. So, oh man, these are good, John Orchiola. You spoil
Yes,
us.
Yeah.
these are really fun.
Okay, here it comes. Number 5, Dr. McCoy.
I can totally see that.
That could be. Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
something about like the bone structure in
Hmm.
the face.
Right. Yeah, I was
Like,
thinking the same.
Hmm.
Dr. McCoy. Well, this is what I'm going to do actually.
he
Uh,
can totally do a one eyebrow up and like a skeptical, sarcastic look.
okay. So this is what I'm going to do here. Okay. I'm going to do this again. Number 5,
Okay.
Dr. McCoy. That's kind of a Bones look
It
right
is.
there, huh?
And like the
Hmm.
hair, just change the color. It's a total like
Yeah.
McCoy hair look.
I don't mean like he necessarily looks like him. I'm saying the expression he's giving
Right.
is
Mhm.
giving me
Mhm.
some McCoy vibes.
Mhm.
And this is coming from a guy that's seen every original series episode dozens of times. So
Mhm. You know what one of my
there's
favorite McCoy stories is?
no.
How like when they brought DeForest Kelly in to play McCoy, he was because he was like always a bad guy, and
Yeah.
they were like, oh no, how are they gonna sell him like as a good guy? And they gave him John F. Kennedy's haircut, and they were like, yes, there we go. Like
That's
literally,
hilarious.
that's what they did. They were like, I know we can use him, but we have to make him look like Kennedy. I know.
All right. Number 4. Let me pull him up again because this one I could totally see as well. Everybody's thinking it. Matt Decker, Commodore. Matt Decker.
Also possible.
You guys got quiet. You're not on board with this one.
No, it's more that I'm thinking about Matt Decker
Mhm.
and just sort of
But that's
I
definitely a
have that in my
character that
head,
would
but
be
it's yeah.
good. That's definitely a character that would be really good to visit. Because everybody always
Definitely,
wanted to
yeah.
know more about Matt Decker.
See him in
That is
better
one that sort of
times.
like lit up the Twitterverse after the announcement.
Number 3, Cybok. Cybok.
Hmm.
Not to be confused with
Mm.
the X-Men Psylocke.
Love Psylocke.
Yeah, she loves you.
Psylocke. Psylocke.
Oh, do you have her? Yes, there she is. Psylocke.
Psylocke.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. She's on a Borg stand, but that's okay.
That is okay.
I had a nice coffee that's really kicking in.
That's late.
I
Number
have to stamp
2.
and paint.
I don't remember how to say that last name, but it looks like Anton Caridian.
Wait, what?
Oh, interesting. He's got some one of
Anton
my favorite episodes, Conscience of the King. Who does like
Conscience of the King.
he's like a Shakespearean
Also known
character,
as
but he's playing
Kodos, the
murder.
Executioner.
Mhm.
That's a toughie.
That is
Number
so
1.
interesting.
Oh man. I mean, you never know. You never know. I'm gonna keep number 1 to myself. Everybody, go read that article to
Okay.
know Cyrano Jones.
That's
Mm.
interesting. I mean, I can actually see that. And then I heard another fun one, Trelane.
Yeah.
I forget the
Yeah.
name.
Oh, he could be
But
Trelane.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
Matt
Trelane
Decker is the
vibes.
one I want to see.
I mean, he basically
Hmm.
plays Trelane in our flag means death in some way.
I
Like, because Trelane like has sometimes his like long coat could look sort of piratey.
want to
Hmm.
see
Sort
Matt
of.
Decker. All right, live chat. Everybody in the live chat and everybody in the comments below,
Mm.
tell us which of those 5 or 6 now at Trelane would you like Rhys Darby to portray in season 3 of Strange New Worlds as a recurring character?
Hmm.
What do you guys
So
think?
fascinating.
What do you
Is he
think,
going to be a
Marina?
recurring character?
That's what it said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I missed that bit.
Marina, did you have a preference? It's
Well,
Matt Decker, right?
I am intrigued by the idea of McCoy. I mean, let's face it, at some point we're gonna see
Yep.
all the
Hmm.
TOS, and we're already up to how many out of, we have Kirk, we have Spock, we have Scotty,
And Uhura.
and Uhura. So yeah,
And
that's
there's
not
Chapel.
that long of a shot that, we finally see McCoy. So
Hmm.
that's what we'll vote
And
for.
Dr.
Although
Mbenga.
I can't quite see it in
Hmm.
the photo, but again, acting. So I'm sure
Hmm.
that if that's him, he's not gonna be looking like that walking on the screen.
Oh
But
yeah, I don't
would
think they're
we
too
see
worried
him
about changing how a character, a person looks. I think they're more interested in
Yeah.
about. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying, Melissa?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but didn't we see Dr. Phil before we saw Dr. McCoy? I know.
Yeah.
Dr.
Voice.
Bryce.
I know.
Dr. Phil?
Voice, I mean,
His
not Bryce.
his first name is Phil, and I
Yes.
forgot his last name.
You get the first, I
Phil
get the last.
Fox.
I couldn't remember his first name. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him before we saw Bones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but again, it's
Agreed.
recurring. He might be just visiting.
Sure.
Now I'm like, is it recurring? Am I losing my mind?
What is
I
it?
swear they said recurring somewhere. Oh
Let's
boy.
see. Rhys Darby.
I hope so. I don't want
Me
them to
too.
bring in a
Well, the
character
thing
that
is,
we really
I like
like and
him
we only
so
see one
much
episode.
that I'd actually like him to be Bones so that we can see him more and more.
Let me
But I
see.
also am really sad because I don't want to make any moves where we get past Mbenga because I love him so much.
Uh-oh, I'm a little worried
No.
here. I'm doing a control F right now or command F for
I know. So now I'm on
recurring,
Chuckcore checking what they say.
and I don't see recurring anywhere. Are you teasing us, Anne Marie?
Well, now I'm looking on Star Trek on Paramount Plus on Twitter.
I feel like there's got to be a different McCoy out there.
Because now I'm
You
like,
don't
they
think this
definitely
guy
said
does it?
I'm just not buying it. I mean, I'm just being familiar with his like vibe.
Yeah, but McCoy was kind of a funny guy, you
Yeah, but he's
know?
funny, but he was like,
He was
this
so
guy is like fancy funny.
Ew.
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
No,
McCoy
yeah,
is
I definitely
more.
get. Yeah, that's why he was so great for Our Flag Means Death because he played
Yeah.
that part so well. He
What
was
character did he
hilarious, but
play?
he was
the captain.
the
He was
captain.
Captain
Oh, the
Steve.
captain was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is from Variety. They said they also announced that Rhys Darby, Our Flag Means Death, will appear in season 3 as a guest star. So not recurring as a guest star.
As
So
a
he might
guest
do
star.
like a
Ugh.
Mhm.
couple of appearances. And yeah, they it's a legacy role. We just don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Matt
I just
Decker
looked on
is
his
what I want to
own.
see and what I think it'll be.
I just looked on his own Instagram, and then the comments are all the Roddenberry saying, "Please be Trelane."
Well, see, then he could be the fancy guy again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Good
he's
point.
just, I don't know. McCoy has a
Salt of the
thing,
earth,
a
kind
salt
of.
of the earth. There's a
He's a
gravita
bit
there.
of a cowboy.
He is a bit of, he's a cowboy. I love McCoy. Like I love
Yeah.
McCoy. Like I think McCoy is my favorite.
Character ever?
No, well,
Oh my God!
no,
If we get McCoy, can we see his like love affair with one of
but
the earlier
Oh, just of
Daxes?
those options. Okay.
mhm,
That would
like
be
just
fun.
Is it
no,
Kodos or
but of
Kodos the
TOS,
Executioner?
absolutely.
Kodos.
Yeah, okay. So Joshua
Kodos.
Reeves says Kodos. John Davis says Kodos.
Hmm.
Uh, Joshua Reeve also says St. John Talbot. John Davis. These guys are saying like 5 things. John Davis says Cyrano
Kodos.
Jones. That would be funny. Back of the Head, that's the
Yeah.
writer of this article, says, I think Bones or Decker. John Davis says Decker. Joel says Cybok. Faith Howell
Oh,
says
you know,
Matt Decker.
It
The thing
would be
about Decker is
interesting to.
that the people who make Strange New Worlds have said that what's the episode? Doomsday Machine is one of their favorite episodes. That's the Matt Decker episode, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that actually makes
JT
me
says
for it.
Decker as well. Our good buddy Desmond Heck calls everybody Jive Turkey, but then he just shortens it to JT. So when I see JT, I think of that. There was also a quarterback back in the day, JT O'Sullivan. He was yes. Joshua Reeves says Cyrano Jones. Anyway, a lot of good ones. Melissa, did you have a preference?
Oh no, I was just gonna say it would be interesting to see where Matt Decker came from, his origins,
Yes.
before he went insane when his entire crew got wiped out.
Right, and this is
That
the
would
kind
be
of thing.
so fascinating.
Right, and this is the kind of thing that I think would encourage these writers to want to give us a backstory, because when you have these kind of characters where they're introduced as he's one of the finest people in the fleet, he's so decorated, we love him, he's amazing, and then all he is this blithering fool.
Yeah.
We're like, well, I want to see the old Matt Decker. He sounds great.
Yeah.
And it would be really cool if we actually got to see him in his prime, in his heyday, so we could actually see the arc, you know?
Yeah.
Before the trauma. Yeah.
Exactly. And then like Roger Kirby, like understanding how he and Chapel were a thing.
Right.
Based on
that's what I
something
think.
Other than what we've
Do
seen.
we keep calling Roger Kirby?
Yes, definitely.
Just kind of.
I did indeed, yes.
But then I started thinking, I was like, did I also say that? Have we been saying it this whole time? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Thanks so much for watching that clip. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern with all the latest Star Trek news on the virtual TrekCon channel.